We have been counting down to this night for a very long time. Let's just pause for a moment and appreciate just how long we have been subconsciously or overtly, actively or passively preparing for this night, counting down the hours and days and weeks and months, at least since the beginning of Rajab, which is why Rajab is so important. Rajab has been, in fact, declared a sacred month in order for it to pave the way for the believers to get ready, not just for the holy month of Ramadan, but specifically for this night. The significance of the entire month of Ramadan, in fact, rests on this night. It all boils down to this, brothers and sisters. I don't know if I can overemphasize. I don't think it's possible for us to overemphasize just how important, how pivotal, how life-changing, life-altering this night actually is. And so that's just something to keep in mind, that you have been doing everything you can to maximize the benefits of the months of Rajab, Sha'ban, and since the beginning of the holy month of Ramadan, specifically for this night. So if you feel lethargic, if you feel in any way exhausted or tired, or just not in the mood, or spiritually withdrawn, or whatever it is you want to call it, just remind yourself that you have been counting down to these precious few hours this whole time. So this is no time to waste. This is no time to rest. This is a time, in fact, for us to reap the rewards of this very, very special night. The night of Qadr, as I said, in fact, is the highlight of the holy month of Ramadan, which makes it the highlight of the entire year, right? In fact, traditions tell us that the night of Qadr is our Islamic New Year's Eve. It's not the beginning of Muharram. It's nowhere in the other months throughout the year. It is, in fact, the spiritual beginning and end of our year. Why? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will determine our destiny for the next year on this night, which makes it just so incredibly momentous and important. When it comes to our religion, this in fact is the beginning of the year for us, and it's the end of the year. And we mark it with prayer and supplication and invocation, which is exactly how the beginning of the year should be marked. Not with drunken, mindless parties, not with fornication, not with sin and transgression, but with worship. Because at the end of the day, this is a moment in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Lord, the creator of the universe, will determine what happens to you and I for another year, for another 365 days and nights.